Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, it's the weekend. Let's do a quick weekend energy check-in. I'm perched on the edge of my seat. Oh, I've got a stain here. Looks like it's toothpaste. Okay, let's have a look at the energy today and see what's going on. He's settled. He hasn't been, but he's settled now, hence why I'm not going to move him. I will not disturb him. Right, okay, Rider-Waite. Wheel of Fortune's on the bottom here. Where's Lily off to? You can see her in the window. Should we do a Celtic cross? Just for today, I think. Okay, let's do that then. Let's have a look at the situation. Any challenges today? What's gone on in the past? How are you feeling now? Not even how you're feeling now. Why did I say how you're feeling now? Okay, how you're feeling now. Future plans. How the divine is assisting you. How you feel about yourself. How you're feeling now, but how you feel about yourself. How you're viewing yourself. How others are viewing you. Any hopes or fears that you may have. They're the outcome. Okay. Let's have a look. See what's going down. I'm going down. 'Cause you ain't around, baby. My whole world's upside down. We saw the Wheel of Fortune. That's going to change. Let's put your life right side up. Have a look at the challenge. There you go. Positivity. The brighter side. Always look on the bright side of life. I can't whistle when I'm laughing. I can whistle while I work. Whistle while you work. What's the challenge? The divine feminine. This is still shouting out intuition. So the challenge is, let's find out a bit more. The divine feminine picking up on this. It's the telepathy. Whistle while you work. Okay. So today's topic is about you being positive. A positive disposition. The challenge is a positive disposition as you follow your intuition. Yeah, okay. The challenge is the feminine intuition. I'm not going to say it's the divine feminine. It's the divine masculine. Well, I'm saying it's the divine masculine is having trouble following his intuition. Okay. Find your positive disposition by following your intuition. Awesome. I love it. Let's have a look at what's gone on in the past. You got a recognition of the connection. The Four of Wands, 1111. Signs, synchronizations. You're feeling more jolly about them, trusting them. This could be why you're at a sunny disposition. It felt like today's energy. What we're talking about. Why are you so positive? Let's have a look at how you're feeling now. You're not. Okay. You're burdened. You're carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders. You're hiding a lot. You've got your guards up. This just reminds me, you're trying to keep your distance. Social distancing. Okay. You're definitely guarded here. But you're pushing through. You are pushing through. Let's have a look at your future intentions then. How you're feeling now. Queen of Pentacles, the divine feminine. That's the divine mother. around Easter time, maybe. That's that future energy. Around Easter time, you've got like a chocolate bunny here. Okay. What's going on? What's assisting you behind the scene? Well, you're wrapping up a cycle completely. The Divine Feminine's here in her sacred circle. It's the Divine Masculine's energy here that needs to work on following his intuition, trusting it. It's like he does, but there's a lot going on. There's a lot to let go of. There's 10 rods here, 10 burdens. Okay. Future energy is the Divine Feminine, the Divine Mother. And you've got that little bunny, chocolate bunny. There is a recognition of the connection here. So this card means that you're on your way home. You've just, it's just a bit heavy getting there. It's a bit of a task, a tackle. Okay. How are you viewing yourself? So this is how you're feeling, burdened down. This is how you're viewing yourself. Oh, getting ready any moment. Oh, sad. Dazed. You're dazed. You're in a daze. You're looking quite sad here. Looks like you're ready at any moment. How others are viewing you. Let's have a look. You're going to your legacy. How others are viewing you and you're going to your legacy. So you're viewing yourself as being ready to go any moment. You're in the chariot. You just need that nudge from divine and you're off. And it's like everyone's just waiting. This feels like, I've said about Easter, this could be because you're trapped, okay, social distancing. And it could be Easter time, you're off to your Divine Feminine here. It's like the plans have been made. You go straight to the legacy. How you're viewing yourself, ready. But how you're feeling, like now, is burdened. How others are viewing you, going towards your 2 of Cups. You've left the 8, you leave everything behind. It's like you cross that water and you go to your legacy. Hopes or fears, there isn't any. This is a good reading. There's none. You're balanced in your material, spiritual sides. Always look on the bright side of life. I know I get it out. Yeah. Nice. Outcome. Beautiful. Divine Feminine with the Divine Masculine in the Strength card. You both follow your intuition. The outcome is, it's like the lion sleeps tonight, but he finds his way to the Divine Feminine. He's stuck in the jungle. Wow, what a lovely reading. I'm going to clarify with the romance angels. Then postcard from Spirit really want to speak at the moment. I'm not sure if I'm going to use it, but I want to see what the romance angels want to say. Let's do this. Let's do it. Let's fall in love. Okay. Today's topic is the most positive card in the pack. It's a Sun card. The Sun representing the Divine Masculine. He's over the fence. He has this positive disposition, believes in dragons and unicorns and all wonderful magical things. He's being authentic. He wants to bear all. The Divine Feminine is here. Dignity. He's shouting out. And they call her Dignity. Okay, let's get back to the masculine. He's feeling born new. Born free. That comes in with the tiger, the lion. Lions and tigers and bears. I don't feel he's afraid anymore. What the challenge is actually tapping in and just trusting this intuition here. He could be receiving messages. We picked up on it yesterday. It's a bit too much, like all the messages, the telepathy. It's quite a burden when you can't be together. But this here is, the Divine Masculine is receiving messages from the Divine Feminine. Okay, but he's needing to tap into his intuition to keep his positive disposition. It's partnership. Whilst separated, well, you're not separated, social distancing. What's happened in the past is a recognition of the connection. See 11:11. So lots of times of seeing 11:11. I was going to say. So sign synchronization, looking at the time all the time, seeing the syncs within time. Like quite literally in the time. So as in a digital clock, but it takes time for you to wake up to the signs and synchronizations. So now it's a burden on the masculine. Okay, let's just deal with these four cards first. It's a burden. He's on his way home, which this will be home, to the Divine Feminine. I've picked up Easter. I've still carried on, haven't I? I've picked up Easter here. The Divine Feminine's very contented. Look, she's the Divine Mother. Behind the scenes, she's being protected. But the World card does mean that before you can go on to 0, okay, being the Fool again and starting the whole tarot deck, the last card in the deck is the World card. You have to wrap up. It's like, actually, you don't even really go again with the tarot deck. They have different meanings. Our tarot deck will change, evolve with us once we have completed their meaning for now. Because these cards will, they'll always bring new meaning. Just like signs and synchronizations. She's holding an 11 there, if you look, with her 2 wands. Double-ended flames. Okay, stop there. Current energy, positive. Or what we're talking about. It's not the current energy. It's the issue. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, we need to read this because there's a runner and chaser. It's a cat and mouse. So understanding that the recognition of this connection has been made spiritually, energetically, but not in the physical. Okay, so it's this runner chaser. Unrequited love. The romance angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction to create the passion you're seeking. So the Divine Feminine thinks the world of the Divine Masculine. And she's here waiting patiently for her Divine Masculine, okay? She knows that she's worthy of a Divine counterpart. Looks like that's coming in the future, around about maybe the Easter time for her. It's the masculine here that the Divine Feminine's just in her intuition. It's the masculine that needs to go towards a legacy. So it's not a mutual agreement in the physical. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. So Divine Masculine energy very much. Neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. Okay, here's the balance being restored. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. Okay, so you both do share genuine love. This card comes to you simply to help you understand the missing component which you both can sense. So a longing for each other. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energies. That we end on that with the Strength card. Feminine, masculine blended together. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships as you recreate the original situation in an attempt to heal it. So that's what I'm talking about with those kind of relationships that you keep repeating or attracting. They need to be wrapped up so you can move on to this genuine love. You can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of a similar nature. Well, seeing as we're talking about nature, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles, who is the mother nature, really. Mother Earth. Okay. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual appreciation and attraction. And that's that. So it's worth your time and effort to manifest one with these qualities. I think you know that. Okay. I'm sorry. So sorry. Two of Swords. So here we have, I want to say, the Divine Feminine's vibration here. It's like vibing through you. The synergy. Just clink my teeth there. Okay. Let's have a look. Two of Swords. Trusting and following your intuition. To your sunny disposition. Reconciliation. Okay. So this is a challenge actually reconciling. Someone from your past is returning to your life. It's like you know it's happening. It's happening energetically. It's like, not what's love got to do with it. It's like, what's separation got to do with it? Not what's love. What's separation got to do with it? It's like you still feel the connection. There is no separation. So reconciliation. This card indicates that an ex-lover may be re-entering your life. The first person you think of is likely who it will be. The purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. And that's how you wrap up these cycles. It's kind of like the last stage is the reconciliation, the final part of healing. So the purpose of this reconciliation is to achieve healing and closure with respect to your past. You will understand more about yourself and see your relationship patterns more clearly. How we keep repeating cycles until we learn the lesson. We're not going to stop. Okay. You'll also take responsibility for the role you played in the relationship's drama, which will free you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. It's like forgive yourself and forgive each other. It's definitely here. He's got his tail between his legs. It's like he was a scaredy cat. But there's the medicine woman. She will help to heal you and understand the cycles of life. Let's go on to, I haven't finished this one, sorry. Let's turn the page. Reconciliations are ultimately about taking care of unfinished business. This card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or friend. Yeah, if you've got the cat and mouse, the runner chaser, it's most definitely the divine feminine and divine masculine are not very much on friendly terms if they're running away from each other or scared to approach. That's not like friendliness, is it? Okay, so this card could also possibly mean making peace with a family member or friend. Each relationship is a sacred learning experience, so be open to this reunion's lessons and blessings. Ultimately, all healings help your love life and every other part of your world. It most definitely does. It's like once this part, the reconciliation, once this has taken place, you'll find that everything else will just slot. It's to release you from the tyranny of unforgiveness. And you'll just find this clean, fresh air. It's like you can breathe again. But it's not until you've actually done this that you realise that. You understand the lesson. Of self. The lesson of self. Let's have a look now. Every other part of your world. Look, all four corners of your world. Just be harmony. oneness. What's happened in the past, I said it was the connection, a recognition of the connection, understanding this, feeling it, seeing the signs, synchronizations, not being able to escape it. It's a little bit of a burden to be having it like from afar, okay, even if you're not close to someone. It's still present in the now. Four of Wands. Children. Okay. Your love life is being affected by children. So this could be, I said there was 10 burdens here that the masculine's carrying. And children looks like it could be one of them, because this is about community, family life, a happy community and family. It's very much like the 10 of Cups, the happily ever after. Okay, but that's expanded outside of your unit. That's where it comes in with the divine feminine, divine masculine coming together, because not only will it be created within the home, they will share that with the world and their community. Okay, so we have children here. So they have been taken into consideration along with the connection. Children. The romance angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them, or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. Okay, so this is the past. So this is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honour and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issue concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that your or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. This may mean there's a need for playfulness or a light-hearted spirit, or it could signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. So this is like the wisest thing that you can do for the children, is to bring this connection, this love into your home, your environment, your community. So it's kind of saying, because your intention is love, the loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love. And we're looking for definitely healing within this connection. So it's a go-ahead, but it is a burden. It's weighing heavy. Okay, let's have a look at this burden. You're nearly there. Being the Wands, it's about your passion. It's like you're hiding from your passion. The passion that's coming through, especially with the connection with the divine feminine. It's like you're trying to keep that tamed. It's just too much, I believe. Make the effort. So this is the masculine here. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. He's getting there slowly, but surely. He's still hiding. It's like he's getting closer and closer though. Okay. Make the effort. There is another card underneath, but we're going to read Make the Effort first. This is the divine masculine then wanting to make the effort towards the divine feminine, towards reconciliation, towards stopping hiding. You receive this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. So you've been reassured, that's the right word, that this relationship is very much healing. You will understand, it's like after the reconciliation. You've got the go-ahead where this is a good move for the children, okay, because the intention is love. It's a very strong divine love as well. And then we have you receive this card because some action steps on your part are necessary in order for your prayers about your love life to be answered. The angels have opened the doors for you, and now it's time for you to walk through them. The first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. And here you had the first person that comes to mind. So the first thing that comes to mind with respect to taking action is a good starting place for you. When you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. And that's what I think is the burden here. It's like trying to hide behind the burden. Repetitive feelings and thoughts, very overwhelming. It's like you want it and you want it now. You get the sense that you should do this or that. Let's go back and read this part. Especially as we've got the intuition out, we've got the High Priestess and we've got the Two of Swords. Often this comes, okay, so when you ask for spiritual help, you always receive it. Often this help comes, it's definitely a time for praying at the moment, isn't it? Often this help comes in the form of intuitive guidance, which consists of repetitive feelings and thoughts. You get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. How you're viewing yourself, how you're feeling about yourself, you felt the nudge. You're sitting there. That is a nudge card. The universe nudging you. It's a chariot to take some action. You're sitting there, waiting. Waiting for the Easter Bunny. You'll get the sense that you should do this or that. You receive this card as a nudge to actually take that action. You'll then receive the next piece of the puzzle, meaning another intuitive message about what to do. You really do have to follow just the signs. Okay, you'll get one message. Don't worry too much about what's after that. Just take that action. And the next, you will just know. You've got to get into this habit of just knowing what to do. And trusting that. Not thinking too much into it. If you like, you can ask the angels to give you the motivation, courage, the time, and energy to take these steps. Know that each one brings you closer upon the pathway to great love. What was underneath? This is a burden. Easier to hide, isn't it? Not really. It gets to you in the end. Getting to know each other. You need to reconnect. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And it looks here like there's a lot to be healed within this connection. Look how stiff he looks sitting here. It's said about children, yours or your partner's. There could be a fear here for the masculine actually feeling as if the Divine Feminine's children, he's not going to be good enough, that he might be judged. Just look how this girl's like looking here. And it's the girls. And, yeah. So this is another thing that could be weighing on the Divine Masculine's mind is, will he be accepted by, I was going to say, like, the same goes for the Divine Feminine, but I don't believe the Divine Feminine would have any, like, doubts. She knows her worth. But the Divine Masculine, is he good enough? Not only for the Divine Feminine. Once you recognise a connection here, and it's like, there's more to it, isn't there? It's not just about the Divine Feminine. It's also her environment. Will he be able to fit in? So will he fit in? Okay. Well, I believe the Divine Feminine knows that of course he will. So this is an insecurity here. Like I said, the Divine Feminine is very confident. She knows what she's doing. It's like that wouldn't concern her about being liked. Okay. The romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires. So a lot's gone on. Telepathy, sign synchronisation is going to be a point you're going to want to share that. So the romance angels are guiding you to create intimacy with your partner by revealing your true feelings, your dreams and desires, and the other innermost aspects of yourselves. You discover commonalities and learn new ways of relating. If you're presently in a relationship, this card is a message of healing through honest dialogue. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them with your partner. Perhaps sitting together with a counsellor will give you the strength and support to admit them. Now, what I'm feeling here is a divine masculine, divine feminine. They will be able to help heal each other. I don't believe the only counsellor that they really need is their intuition, is their spiritual guidance. Okay, step by step. Regardless, this card clearly guides you towards holding deep and honest discussions for the benefit of your love life. So whilst once is chasing and running, while one is either chasing or running, the divine feminine is very still. Honest discussions. Are needed. This is particularly true if you've stuffed down feelings instead of discussing them. Let's move on, because now we have the Divine Mother. The Divine Feminine here. In the future, round about Easter. When's Easter? I'm not even sure when Easter is. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. It looks like the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine both find themselves together. It's like they've social distanced themselves together from everyone else. They're in the physical here. The marriage, I mean, you'll be lucky if you can get married. I mean, I don't think that would affect the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine anyway, if marriage was on the mind, because it's a spiritual, it's more of a hand fasting. You're not really needing a church. These are just, it's a commitment. You don't need a piece of paper for that knowing. So there is here, this just brings me to like physical, spiritual union. Coming together. Okay. Let's read Retreat. In the future. It seems as if as soon as the Divine Masculine can get free, he has that nudge, the go-ahead, that it's safe to go. Because he's definitely waiting for that. He's gone. Straight to the Divine Feminine, straight to the legacy. Okay. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner. All by yourself. I think that's the burden, is being alone. Feeling alone. Not feeling alone, but physically alone. It appears that you've become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. I want to say of each other. It just spoke about getting to know each other here. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. There's the next piece of guidance. Spending time together apart from others will renew your commitment and take it to the next level. This could mean taking a vacation. He's off somewhere. To the legacy. Going on a nature hike. Hey, that sounds good. Enjoying a long drive. Or turning off the phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be the literal message. Where's it gone? Seeing as this is the wife card. Could be a proposal. What will the Easter Bunny bring for you? Maybe a bit more than chocolate. So there may be a deepening of commitment or a new serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. Not a piece of paper. Okay. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. Wow. Right, let's move on. That's awesome, look. What's on the cards for the Divine Feminine? Behind the scenes, it's a World card. Time to wrap this up. It's like the world's waiting for this new earth to be born, and the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine play a massive part in it. It's time. There's still healing to be done first, though. Conversations to be had, reconciliation to take place, then retreating, getting to know each other, making the effort, healing. It's beautiful. Okay. The world. Honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Definitely being told to spend time together. Retreat, honeymoon. This card indicates a need for a getaway to nurture romantic love. The specific application of this message depends upon the person who is inquiring. For some, this card has a literal meaning. You are going away with your new spouse following your wedding. For those already in a long-term partnership, this card speaks to reigniting the spark by taking a romantic holiday. It could also relate, this is the one, to the honeymoon period of a new relationship. And for still others, this card indicates that you'll meet someone special while on a vacation. No one's travelling anywhere at the moment, as far as I'm aware, unless you get in your car. Honeymoon. Behind the scenes, this divine marriage. The issue's just actually being able to reconcile at the moment. There's a lot of burdens. There's a lot of things that are stopping, but as soon as this it's a go-ahead, as soon as the coast is clear, the masculine's there, everyone's waiting. He does look quite upset here, dazed. He's in a daze. It's like he's got the wand from the Divine Feminine's hand. So he's definitely got the message. I feel like he's got a bit of a headache. It's all a bit of a headache. He's got like a... confirmation there. My phone's not off, but... he's got like a, what do you call that? Like a lightning bolt, a fire bolt around his head. Unless he's had an aha moment, and it looks like it's a dummy. So maybe he wasn't thinking, like his perception, he wasn't thinking like further afield. And he's like, I'm such a dummy. He may have just solved his own problem. I don't know. He's had an insight of something. I'm such a dummy. It's like he's been waiting for something, but not in a baby way. It wasn't like, you know, I'm a baby. It was more, he's found a way. He's found a way. Okay. Release your ex. Okay, so he's trying to get away from someone or clear his energy from where he is. It's not a good energy. There are children here involved. They've been coming up in the readings. It's time. The time has come to clear your energy. Oh, it's like the angels say, oh my goodness, he got the message. Finally. Finally, he's got it. And he knows what to do. You just know. You should do this or you should do that. Okay, that's good. Release your ex. How you're feeling about yourself? You're off. From this negative energy. It's like you're off to be healed. Release your ex. You drew this card because your love life will improve once you emotionally and energetically release your ex-lover. The benefits of doing so include increased happiness, feelings of freedom, and the ability to attract a new lover who would otherwise sense the presence of your ex in your aura. So, Okay, you need to really, before reconciliation, there's still some clearing up to do before you go to the Divine Feminine, really of letting go of the past relationship you've been in. The moment you make the decision to let go of the past, looks like all you need to do, it is done. Done with it. Sometimes this is akin to peeling layers from the onion. Been speaking about the onion. Layers. So continue releasing your ex whenever old familiar feelings arise, or you find yourself attracting people reminiscent of him or her. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter. It felt like it was like marriage papers. I spoke about it's not a piece of paper. I feel like you might as well just set light to that. Okay, it means nothing. You might have had divorce papers through. That might be one of the things that you're waiting for, is actually your divorce to come through. Okay. As the painting on this card depicts, you may want to ceremonially burn a letter to release the old relationship energy and symbolically let go of old feelings. Or you can call upon the romance angels to clear lingering attachments to your ex. Right. How others are viewing you, you're off. You've left the Eight of Cups, you're going to the Two of Cups, you're going to the Legacy, the Ten of Pentacles. Sun's come out. How beautiful. Let's have a cup of sunshine. It looks like here he doesn't even, if he hasn't got a car, it doesn't even, looks like he doesn't care about walking. He's just going to get there, however. New love. Divine Masculine is off to his new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings, haven't they just? From afar as well. Okay. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting. That's what it felt like. It felt like it was a late Valentine's Day for Easter. Maybe they'll turn up with more than chocolate. I could see like a love heart chocolate box. Easter, Valentine's Day. Might be a bit late. Just a bit late. I'm here. Needed to balance out some things. It's like his attention really is going to be on the Divine Feminine. How I held that up there. It's like the Divine Feminine's been waiting for justice. She's got 2 coins, okay, on the side there. But she has the third one. She is like the answer, the key, the justice. She will balance out the scales here. When you look the other side, the Divine Masculine's been so busy feeding the hands of beggars, begging for his attention. The Divine Feminine's just been patiently waiting. Okay, let's put you back there. New love. The romance angels have sent you this card like a Valentine greeting, signalling the introduction of someone new in your love life. Perhaps you recently met this person and your interest was piqued. This card validates that your connection was mutual and real. It is safe for you to explore it, and the romance angels will guide your actions accordingly. Okay. Of course, if you are already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. So this is really about your energy being somewhere else, but you're in love with someone else. You're physically somewhere else and your energy is in love with the Divine Feminine. And that's why it's saying your emotions have been stirred. Your romantic feelings have been stirred by the Divine Feminine. So, of course, if you're already in a committed relationship, you'll want to consult your angels and perhaps a counsellor or other trusted person to get insight into your feelings. While running into the arms of a suitor may sound passionate, the reality of guilt over the affair, I've already said that word, the affair, will soon weigh heavily upon you. And here it is, it's weighing heavily. The deceit, the deception, past partner plus children in the picture. It's better to confront the issues within your present relationship that left you that left your emotional doors open for someone else. So really you have to have a look at why you were drawn to the Divine Feminine. And you have to have addressed the ex. Made your current partner the ex. And then cleared that energy. Maybe it still needs to be done. I'm not sure. This seems like it already has been. It seems the final parts now. So it's letting the past go, and as soon as you do, it's done. This card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person, and I think that's the Divine Masculine, who is a real, actually, and the Divine Feminine, very much mature. It's unfounded fear that the Divine Masculine has, okay, regarding his own behaviour and how he visualises the Divine Feminine responding to him. If it's negative, okay, you know that's not going to work. You have to have a positive expectation for a positive outcome. Okay, this card can also mean that you'll soon meet a new person. In these cases, the romance angels are asking you to keep the faith that love is in your cards. Most definitely is. You deserve love and you're lovable. The angels guide you to be aware, as you never know when your partner will arrive. You never know, you just need that. Boop. Just knowing what to do and you're off to the legacy, the new love with the Divine Feminine. Okay, bringing in the balance, hopes and fears. There isn't any. Balancing out your material and spiritual. I feel really, I keep looking out there. I don't know why. It's like my eyes keep drawing up. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversations, Divine Masculine. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Just seems that's the first step. Let's have a look at this. Your love life needs a healthy infusion of honest communication, according to the romance angels. I think you'll feel so much better. Look, again, he's looking a bit stiff. It's like, oh, it's just easier to avoid it. It's not. The burden of it was just weighing heavier and heavier. You've been harbouring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation. However, it will require effort on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counsellor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and towards resolution. You can also gain support from free groups such as Emotions Anonymous, Codependence Anonymous and Al-Anon. Meetings are held internationally and online, and you can find them through your internet search engine. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or in a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussions will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reactions. You can only be honest about how you feel and know what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. Got all dark in here. All gloomy. There you go, that's how you balance it out. Heart-to-heart conversation. It's like the Divine Feminine here. Her intuition is just prizing the Divine Masculine's mouth open. It's just like he knows what he should do, and that is to speak. In the physical, this isn't intuition here, guys. You've got Tia. Hey, darling. I don't know where you're going to go. Sorry, you got a butt. I don't know where you're going to go because I've got Jasper behind me. He's still sleeping. Let's have a look at this then. This is the outcome. Okay, Tia's going to sit there. She's watching me on the camera. It's too cute. Oh, hold on. She turned her back on me now. Hey, how you doing? It's gone all overcast, hasn't it? Was it raining? Going to face me now? She my pretty girl? Okay, so for the High Priestess, the Strength card, we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. The Divine Masculine here is thinking way too much into this about every single step and just thinking too much. Okay, you're going to have the nudge, you're going to know what to do. Let go of control issues and watch it flow. Okay, surrender. Let go of control issues. It's going to come to you quite quickly as well. As soon as you do, as soon as you let go of the past, it's done. The romance angels have heard your prayers about your love life. Now it's up to you to allow their help to manifest by stepping out of their way. By trying to control other people or external circumstances, you'll only frustrate yourself and slow down your answered prayer. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. If you're stuck social distancing, there's not anything you can do. Take that burden off. That one's gone already. There's nothing you can do right now, but you can plan on what you are going to do as soon as you do know that you can do something. And it looks like your intuition's going to let you know when that's time. There are plenty of times in life that call for you to take charge, but this isn't one of them. Of course, it's fine to have your preferences, practice visualizations, and hold intentions. Definitely ask the angels for your desires. This card is a reminder, however, that your prayer may be answered differently from what you had in mind. Be open to all possibilities and trust in God's infinite wisdom and compassionate love. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. And I also want to say that the Divine Masculine fears that he won't live up to the expectations of the Divine Feminine and her family. Okay? So control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't give up. Won't give up. Yeah. Right. Should we go third time? Look at her. She's stunning. You can stare at her. She's lovely. You're honoured. She's as alert as anything, that one. She is beautiful. Control issues are based upon fears that others, including God, won't live up to your expectations. This is also called outlining, where you hand the universe a script of how you want it and everyone to behave. Outlining could cause you to overlook an even more beautiful way in which your prayers may be answered. I said that here. So you haven't looked at this way and it comes to you. You've been overlooking it, outlining, because you've just been so precise in that needs to happen, that does, it needs to be this way, that way, that way, that way. And it's telling you, you just need to follow the first nudge. And then you'll get the next message once you follow the first one. You follow the first intuitive guidance you have. You know which one it is. It's to do with reconciliation. I can't remember which other one. Make the effort. That's the current energy. Let's get back to this. So please call upon the romance angels to elevate your levels of trust so that you can enjoy the creative avenues by which true love comes to you. True love's kiss. So let's have a... What should we have? We're just going to have a journey of love, are we? Okay, let's just do a journey of love and I'm going. Got stuff to do, haven't we, Tia? Me and you hanging out today. She's like, where's my mummy gone? You found me. Very overcast, Tia. Cards are a bit jumpy and they want to keep spinning around. It's like at the beginning. I'll be spinning these around. You going? Okay. I'll be there soon. Shakti. Divine Feminine. This is the fire. This is the frustration. Divine Masculine's picking up on. Okay. It's your Kundalini. It's the passion of the Divine Feminine. It's your passion for purpose. Shakti is Divine Feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is the divine feminine, and she is the kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It is impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder, what happened to her? Or what has got into him? We are on fire with the divine and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But this will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You are going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy because your energy body and physical body have already begun to merge with each other. The energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being with healthcare that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Let's read this poem. We've got coffee left. No, little drizzle. Dizzy Rascal was coming through. I wake up every day, it's a daydream. It was him being dazed. It said there about being blinded by the lights, but it won't be for long. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. I wake up every day as a daydream. You're on the right track then. Okay. Let's do this poem, and I'm going. I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's the part of you that hasn't changed much over time. While I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless, and I choose loving you. Loving you, it's easy 'cause you're beautiful. Do-do-do-do-do. Let's not go that high. Well, we can go that high, but okay. Okay, have a fantastic Saturday. It's nearly an hour, and I will catch up with you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.